Welcome back to Small Sailboat Big Water. This is a boat that knows more than she lets on. One that gives as well as it takes. She's got her own style and worth real money, so she's not another dinghy that you'll quickly forget. Thank you for all the support you've given this channel. Let's get right into this next boat. They call it the Scamp, Small Craft Advisor Magazine Project. At only 11 feet 11 inches, she's easy to overlook. After you've seen one, you'll never forget it. The Scamp has a displacement of 420 pounds. That's not including the additional 172 pounds of movable ballast, nearly 21 gallons of water in her water ballast tanks, located in the center of the cockpit sole. This liquid ballast gives the Scamp a ballast to displacement ratio of nearly 41%. She carries nearly half of her length in her wide 5-foot 4-inch beam, originally designed to carry a family of 4. For overnighters or longer cruises, 1 or 2 is just right. Designed to impress a certain type of sailor and doesn't really care about the rest. The Scamp was commissioned by Small Craft Advisor magazine, a group effort that may have developed the best microcruiser sailboat the world has ever seen. The Scamp's lines were originally drawn up by John Welsford, a New Zealand designer who built his entire distinguished career around practical seaworthy small craft. The Scamp was first brought to life in Scamp camps, which were workshops around the world where you could build your own. Small Craft Advisor offers CNC building kits for the Scamp design, which includes all the plywood components needed to build the boat, with precision jigsaw puzzle joints. The planks, the bulkhead, the seats, the cabin, the deck, and everything in between, as well as additional kits to foil your rudder and centerboard. They can also hook you up with a sail, so you can build the main structure of the boat at the camp. Then you haul it home and cover it with glass, rig it, and customize it just the way you want. It takes approximately 300 hours to complete one, built from scratch and modified by people who aren't just weekend sailors. They're engineers and experimenters, craftsmen chasing the type of freedom and looking for a boat that wasn't available off the shelf. Until the day Gig Harbor Boat Works of Townsend, Washington, near Puget Sound, saw a lot of potential in the boat and decided to team up with the original designer and come up with an all fiberglass version, making sure to keep the original displacement and balance very close to the original design. The first Gig Harbor Boat Works produced Scamp hit the water the summer of 2013. The Scamp's pram bow makes her unmistakable, blunt, tough, and confident. A wide beam and a big belly for her size. Full sections that give her incredible buoyancy and stability. Attached to the flat bottom are 2 skegs that not only add strength to the hull, they also channel the water beneath the boat, maximizing efficiency. So the Scamp will track like a freight train and provide a solid flat base, protecting the hull during accidental groundings or intentional beachings. They help keep the boat perfectly level for beach camping, which is made possible by kicking up the weighted but easily retractable centerboard, along with the transom-hung rudder, which attaches to a tiller that passes through the vertical transom, which has enough space for an outboard motor bracket, usually holding a 2 to 3 horsepower gas outboard or electric trolling motor. You can scully this boat or add a rowing seat, a pair of 9-foot 3-inch oars, and some oar locks. Or keep it simple just to get you in and out of the marina with a stand-up paddleboard paddle. Maybe not the world's best rowboat, but it rows good enough. There's just enough room on the transom for a stern ladder, or a rope ladder is used. There's a whole lot of thought packed into this cockpit. It's a study in practical design. Let's get deeper into it. Climb over the high freeboard and into a secure cockpit. It's self-bailing, just don't overload the boat. Under the seats are watertight lockers that double as flotation tanks. To keep the cockpit clear, the weighted centerboard is offset to the starboard side. The Scamp has a draft of only 7 inches with the board up, 38 inches with the board down. The deck is small, but you don't have to risk walking on it. Most everything is in arm's reach. She flies a balanced lug sail, about 100 square feet, hung from a single unstayed mast. This 16-foot-long freestanding mast on the Gig Harbor boat weighs only 12 pounds and comes in two pieces connected by a slip joint. This is a floating mast and boom and yard just in case you drop it in the drink, and it may save you from turning turtle. The whole rig fits nicely into its own gear storage bag, stowed easily within the boat. It's easy for one person to set the mast up while on the trailer or at the dock, beached, or even at anchor. This rig is as simple as it gets. It takes 20 minutes or less to step the mast, connect the sail, and run the lines. All there is a halyard used to raise the sail. A downhaul is used to tighten the sail's leading edge for better windward performance. In the main sheet is your throttle. She can ghost along in light air, but don't push her too hard. Reef her down when it pipes up or she'll slow down and drag her heels. She prefers to be light on her feet. The Scamp's forward deck may be short, but it's wide and solid. A real working space that you can crawl over and lash gear down, with a large, airtight buoyancy compartment beneath. 5 separate buoyancy compartments in total. Every single inch of this boat was designed with purpose. That pram bow means business. It's broad and dry, and it shoulders a side chop and gives the boat lift for confidence beyond her size. This boat doesn't have an enclosed cabin, it has a cuddy under a veranda. It's large enough for one person to climb in, take a nap, and stay dry. Many Scamp owners turn their boats into floating campsites, leveling the cockpit floor up to the seat height with filler boards to create a broad, flat sleeping platform. With the ballast low and the hull wide, she feels steady as you stretch out under the stars. Overhead setups vary. Some go simple, and others use full Bimini-style enclosures with side panels and windows, sealing out the wind and rain. So whether you're tucked into a quiet cove or anchored off a popular beach, the cockpit can transform into a snug 40-square-foot waterproof cabin, proving a 12-footer can sleep like a cruiser. There's plenty of storage for everything a minimalist sailor could need. For weekend overnighters or for longer voyages, such as those made by Matt from Small Craft Tasmania. I really love the Scamp, and I made this video because I wanted to learn everything I could about it. For a boat that only draws 7 inches, she has real depth. Feel free to leave a comment and fill in the rest of the story. She's not fast. She normally cruises along at 3.5 to 4 knots. Not big, shiny, or glamorous, but she's honest, and that's beautiful to me. She'll give you the full sailing experience, and maybe that's why owners talk about their Scamps like they're alive. Go to the Gig Harbor Boatworks webpage and build and price your own online. Currently, base models start just under $22,000. That may seem a lot, but a lot goes into this boat, and it all started with a very intelligent design. And over the years and through the hands of so many sailors, it's just gotten better and better. It's a one-man escape pod, a true rebel, a rogue. It's the one and only Scamp. If you like it, hit the like button and run out and get yourself one today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to share this video and subscribe for more small sailboat reviews. See you next time.